Hello there, everybody! What is up? This is Restart Brushead Cub, and welcome to the big one. This is the one, the only, the Tekkit episode 50! Oh my word, I cannot believe I've made it to 50 episodes of this. I've never made a series this long before. I think that the closest I've ever come would probably be probably the Shattered Lands, which I think had about 25 episodes, and it ended very tragically when... right, I'm not talking about that. Never mind. It just ended tragically, and yeah, so, I mean, here we are. We're in our secret underground lab that we've been working on for 50 episodes now. I mean, granted, we haven't been working on this for 50 episodes, but we've been working on the world, and I am excited, because as soon as this episode is done, I'm going to start the map download and start getting everything ready for the big upload, in which you get to go and download it and play on it. It's going to be so much fun. But as you can see, we are in a very special room here. This is going to be the teleport room. Now, this is the room that is adjacent to the lab. I showed it to you in the last episode. At that time, I really didn't know what I wanted to do in here, until someone in the comments sort of sparked my interest in teleporters. Now, I've gotten that request before, but I'd initially decided not to do it. Since I moved everything in here, I was like, I don't need teleporters. But I've come to realize if I'm going to keep this series going, it's going to get really boring if I just spend every day down here. So I'm going to have to start expanding, doing things in other places, and that means setting up teleporters around my territory. And the first one we're going to build today is going to connect our secret underground lair from the teleporting room to the old homestead, and we're going to do that right over here. And this is going to be really cool. And so I've already built one teleporter. And let me show it to you. It's right down here. And the cool thing about teleporters is you can put them below a block and they'll still work. We'll go through and kind of explain them, at least to the best of my ability, since disregard this hallway. This was something I was building for another project, and I decided not to go with it, so I just kind of abandoned it. But I want to kind of show you the looks at what it looks like down here and how I got this all set up before we go ahead and build the next teleporter, because we do need two of them. And basically we got power running from underground here. This is the same power that goes to all of our machines over there. It comes into the power core, goes sort of underground here into the machines. I just kind of tapped into it, brought it over here, and it's going into an MFE. Now, this is kind of important. You can use a bat box for this, but every time you use the teleporter, it uses an extreme amount of energy depending on how far you're teleporting. And I'm pretty sure for this length, a bat box just won't cut it. So we went ahead and grabbed an MFE. You can use an MFSU too, and just attach it directly to the teleporter. So we've got this power running directly into this MFE here, which is full now. So I'm hoping that's enough power. I haven't actually tested this yet. And then we've got it rigged up to this line of redstone, which will be triggered with this button, which basically means when the time comes, hit the button and we'll teleport to the house if everything works the way it's supposed to. And I don't really know where I got these all, so I'm just going to put in 2 here. And 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Perfect. All right, so assuming this works, push the button and we will be teleported. So let's go ahead and build the next teleporter for over at the homestead, and we will put it in. And I've already installed power over there as well. I added one. I think it's raining outside, but rain never killed anyone. Well, actually it had, but I added some more medium voltage solar arrays up here just to maximize the amount of power I'm getting. And I added one right over here on the roof of the house, but I'll show you the rest of that later. That is because even the receiving end of the teleporter has to have power, an equal amount as the sending end. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. And these are actually pretty simple to build. I didn't realize how easy they were. Well, they're not easy, and they're not cheap. But, I mean, at this point in the game, everything's pretty simple. So what we've got to do is look up our, let's see, what is it called? Teleporter. And it comes up right there. There we go. I haven't figured out what the teleporter tether is for. Oops. Oh. But I'm sure we'll figure it out later. Right now we're going to build a teleporter, which means we're going to need all of this stuff. And I use this recipe here since I don't know what an industrial diamond is, and it won't show me either. But we're going to use this recipe here, which means we're going to need 4 advanced circuits, an advanced machine block, and we're going to need this right here, which is a frequency transmitter. And we're actually going to need 2 of these. So let's go ahead and make the 2 of those, which means we'll need 2 copper cables and 2 electronic circuits, which means we'll actually need 6, 12, 13, 14 copper cables. So let me see if I can get all that stuff together. There we go. There's our frequency transmitters, and let's grab both of those. Alrighty, next up we need to work on pretty much some basic stuff that we've seen made before. I'll probably just go ahead and do a musical crafting to it, since you guys probably already know how to make advanced circuits and advanced machine blocks. In fact, I might just skip it. We'll see what happens. You never know what happens. You know, once I sit down to editing, yeah, random things just tend to happen. Alrighty, so there we go. There's our 4 advanced circuits out of the way. Now we need to make our advanced machine block, which is going to be just a machine block, which can be built very quickly, very easily. There we go. And then we're only going to need, looks like, some mixed metal ingots. 2 mixed metal, or 1 pack of mixed metal ingots, I guess, compressed will make 2 carbon alloy, and then some carbon plates, which means we're going to need some coal. So let's get started on that. Alright, now luckily I did have some coal dust downstairs, I guess, from the last thing that we built. But in case you guys don't know, basically what you do to get coal dust is you put coal into something. It's one of these two. It's either a, well, actually it might be a macerator. I'm going to say it's a macerator. You macerate it. And don't take my word on that, because I'm not completely sure. Aren't you glad you are watching the Tekkit expert at work here? There we go. And I got some raw carbon mesh. If you really need to know, you can reference back to one of my earlier videos on that. And you can find that information quite easily. Next up, we're going to take some bronze, some refined iron, and some tin. Get ourselves some mixed metal ingots. Compress those as well. Oh man, I love overclocking stuff. Oh, it's just great. It's wonderful. What we need is an energy clock, as an energy storage upgrade, so that we can use more machines without them running out of energy so quickly. Either that, or we need to start feeding them more power. And there we go, advanced machine block. And now we just need some wires here, which is probably going to be in dump chest. Yep, there we go, glass fiber cables. I honestly don't remember making that many glass fiber cables, but I guess I did it when I was doing all of the electrical wiring a ways back. Alright, let's get our recipe up there. And do we have a diamond? Oh no, I forgot a diamond. That's okay, we should have plenty down here in the, what would that be, in gems? Yes, plenty of diamonds. I tend to pick them up on the floor whenever they spill out of the machine over there, because I'm a bad host and I let stuff like that happen. Alrighty, get our recipe up there. A few of these. A couple of these. Some diamonds. Transmitter. And our advanced machine block gives us 1 teleporter. And we're going to need that right away. Let's head on over to the old homestead. And I'll show you guys kind of how I got this all wired in over there. And then we'll connect them and we will test it. And hopefully, we have enough power to get us from one place to another. I think it's not really that far to teleport, so it should be enough. What I'm really worried about is that teleportation block, or that one power block there being enough to power the whole system. It kind of runs in from there, goes down, goes along on that outside wall there. And I put all the teleporting stuff down here in the basement, so it was out of the way. And you see, I pretty much have the same setup over here. Let me kind of clear out part of the wall. Oh wait, no, this is the side of the wall with the... where's the redstone being ran? Okay, yeah, it's on that side of the wall. So pretty much same thing here. The power is ran underneath one of these edges. There it is, to the MFE, which is currently not filling up because it is nighttime. But what do you expect? Power is being ran from a button. You know, you hit your button here. This back here lights up, so that's good. Everything's working. Alright. Now, assuming we do this right, we should just be able to break this out and drop our teleporter down. And now one thing I do that I'm pretty sure is not required, but I do it anyway just for the sake of it, is I normally put a redstone wire up against the back of that. Now I didn't bring one with me, so I didn't get that done this time, but if something doesn't work, that'll probably be the first thing we try. Now we put a piece on top of it because it still works, but before we do that, we have to connect them, and we should have gotten the transmitter. Oh no, I left the transmitter back at the house. Or back at the place. There's our transmitter, and you know what? Might as well start over here. And I think I saw an Enderman in here. Yeah, come here, nasty. Did he die? No, he didn't. How did he survive that? Oh! Good gosh. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll start over here, I guess. We'll connect this one. Okay, right-click. Linked to teleporter. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderfulness. Okay, let's get out this... think about it. This is the last time we'll ever have to do that. Alrighty, so we should just right-click this one. Link established. Alright. Well, here's the first tests. And assuming this works, I probably want to have the door closed. Alrighty, so... what happened here? Oh! Oh, it worked! It worked, ladies and gentlemen! It worked! Let's see how much power it took. So this one was full. And, let's see, it is now at... wow, so it apparently didn't take hardly any power, so it must not be that as far as I thought it was. Let's get the wall rebuilt here. Teleport back. Oh! That's a little weird. It does work, but it drops you into the ground. Not sure how I feel about that. I might fix it to where it is actually surface level so that you don't spawn in the ground. But check that out, guys. We now have a teleporting system set up, and apparently this is enough power. I do want to check that. I am a little bit paranoid, though, because I'm wondering how many times I can do that before it has to, like, sit and recharge. So let's go ahead and check power just for the sake of checking power. Okay, let's do a couple of teleports real fast. Quick, rapid-fire teleports. Uh-oh. Did I mess something up just then? Alright, let's sit and wait for it to charge and see if it works after that. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, like I said, it does require a lot of power. It looks like we did run out of power there. But, if you're patient with it, shouldn't be a problem. You just gotta be easy. You gotta be easy here, people. I might go... Oh, not good, not good. I might go back and add more medium solar... or heck, I might go up and just do a high voltage solar array. Right now I've just got medium voltage solar arrays. But I might go ahead and make a high voltage one over here. And see if that makes enough power. Because right now it's just this one. But I don't know. I mean, in the meantime, there you go, guys. I mean, we can teleport between houses now. We are liberated. We are free. We are not bound by staircases. You know, except for the fact that we do have to get into the basement to use this thing. But I mean, aside from that, we can do whatever we want. We can teleport anywhere we want to. We are free. You know, except for in the rare occasions where we don't have enough power to actually teleport. In which cases, we are still bound to walk or fly. But I mean, aside from that, how much longer? Yeah, okay, we'll have to fly. But, assuming you're not spamming it like I was just there, it'll work fine. This is fantastic. And guys, this is episode 50. This is episode 50 completed. This is the end of an era. This is the end of the second season, if you will. The first being... well, I don't really know what the difference was. Oh, we had a different opening. Do I have to make a new opening for episode 51? Let me know. And hey, how would you guys like to see me... I was going to put the teleporters over here, but I obviously changed my mind, so just ignore that. How would you guys like to see me, in continuation of Tekkit, do something a little different? See, I was thinking about doing a two-person series, me and someone else, of Feed the Beast, because I have a feeling, and I could be completely crazy on this, I could be completely wrong, but I have a feeling that someday Feed the Beast is going to overtake Tekkit, because Tekkit, while it is great, and it is the original, first of its kind, I think that Feed the Beast just seems to have more of a strong player support and love. But let me know if you want to see that. I've got a person in mind that I want to do it with. Let me know if you want to keep seeing Tekkit, because I've got so many more ideas, so many more things I want to do. I know you guys enjoy the series, but I mean, I don't know if you enjoy it because you're waiting for episode 50 to come out and you can stop enjoying it, or if you want to keep seeing it, let me know. And in the meantime, thank you guys for all the support. I mean, like I said, this has been the longest running series. Definitely the best received series I've ever done. I mean, I've never had a response like I've had to Tekkit from anything else that I've ever done, and I'm extremely grateful. And I hope you guys continue to watch and enjoy the series. And I will see you guys next time. And I'll be looking for the map release here soon.